Okay, so this is just maybe a video talking about the topics we covered, so it'll sound a little bit more natural or whatever. So we talked a little bit about different, people. Maybe that some people, yes, some of the older guys, maybe they might they feel like maybe nobody listened to them. Like they have all this experience, right? All this experience, but they can't share it with anybody. Because if they do, somebody else is like, well, what's that? That's wrong. Also, so that's why sometimes people can get upset. Additionally, if we have a video and we show an older person doing something that's a little bit older than me, and I think, oh, he did it, I could do it. So then there's kind of like a benchmarking or baseline. So these are important concepts in language learning. We talked about polyglots, that there's people, they learn 15, 20 languages, they're really good. And it's important to do research, listen to them, understand them. Right? In addition to that, we talked a little bit about different working environments too, because some working environments they're kind of toxic, or they're horrible or disaster. Again, France, Spain, Germany, those words are very similar in English, but in Korean we have to learn a totally different word. But that concept that your working environments are kind of different is important too. The working conditions, and sometimes they, different managers might make us do different things. Right? They might create different working environments, create different atmospheres. Managers, I also think it's the people too, because maybe the people, if they don't trust this person, that could create problems as well. So we talked about those things. We talked about the similarities between Europe and the European languages versus Asia. And here in Asia, that Korean, especially Korean, Japanese, Chinese as well, I would say Thai. Those languages are a lot of work. And right now, I think that the training or the ICAO standards or whatever the FAA is saying, their concept is a little bit more focused on, I think, European languages, like how much time does it take to learn Spanish, versus, or how long it takes to learn the Asian languages, which that needs to be accounted for. That these companies, countries, whatever, going into other places, they need those standards or support, actually, in a way. If you just tell them, hey, you got to do more, it's not the same. You wrote standards differently. So I was pushing that at the conference and trying to bring that up and talk about it. And I think that's an important thing. But again, that's just my opinion. In my free time, I do a lot of research, or I try to listen to linguists, find the best ideas, try it on myself. It's important to put good structures in your head. We talked about that. And we talked about different, how people can kind of change. Sorry, I scratched my nose. And maybe if they feel listened to, they'll feel a little bit better. And that I think, if we think that somebody else is very, not nice or grumpy, how do we know? I think we have to listen to that person. We have to talk to them sometime, or spend some time with them. But maybe they don't want to spend time with them. I don't know. We're with you. Anyway, that's like a quick summary.